Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more.
Welcome to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
Pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started, and our pitcher in this game, Reese Olson.
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Jarren Duran, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That's ripped, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now it's Alex Bregman, right now third in the American League in RBIs. That one's upstairs, ball one. Bregman measures 6 feet even a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Duran gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Come on, Reese. Let's get two here.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Singing, this lineup has the benefit of playing behind a great pitching staff. They've got a really low ERA.
Yeah, and, you know, with that said, there's not as much pressure on the offense, but make no mistake about it. Players want to hit the ball hard, and they want to score runs. They want to jog around the bases, hitting the ball over the fence. So regardless of how dominant the staff can be, the attitude is we want to go out there and have some fun with the bat. So we'll see. One big inning in this one, you know, could be all they need, but you'd like to have multiple big innings.
Rafael Devers, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and no one can get there. Duran around third. He'll score, and the Red Sox have the lead.
Everything came together for him. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
One out, runner at second. Casas getting ready to hit. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. There's a strike. This ball's chopped on the ground. Throws to first in time.
Batting fifth, shortstop David Hamilton.
And stepping in is the speedy David Hamilton.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Tap back to the mound. Over to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Red Sox with an RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Comerica Park. Today's starting pitcher, Kutter Crawford. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, you know, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Zach McKinstry leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is down low.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
That one's in there. Now 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Red Sox already leading. Out to short. Hamilton fires across the diamond, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting third.
And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 down, nobody on. And that skips in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A rope into right, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning. The relay, and he's out.
You're out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. Second inning set to go. Now it's going to be Masataka Yoshida. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story.
Yeah, let's go, Tigers. You can do it.
Olson back to work. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. In the air, out towards left center. Perez racing over to make the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He's saving extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And here's the catcher, Blake Sable. And that one fouled off. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Yoshida, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Rob Refsnyder up next for the Red Sox.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Get out of here, Red Sox.
Out there to center, and that'll get down for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I
Now
can see
batting
already,
left
his
fielder,
bat
Jaron
stays in the
Duran.
zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Tiger.
2 on, 2 outs. Slice the other way and foul.
Come on, Tigers.
The 1-1 is fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. 1 run is in. Caught up now trying to get to third. Across is the runner from first. And they tag him out. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Tigers nothing. We head to the bottom of the second, and the batter now, Spencer Torkelson. And that's a strike.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Crawford winds and deals.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Come on, Spencer.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a
Batting
result
fifth,
of a good
second
job of
baseman,
changing speeds.
Gleyber
Off-speed pitch on the
Torres.
one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mixing up the speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
Here is Gleyber Torres. Right through there for a strike.
Looking good, Tigers.
He swings and fouls one off. 1 out, bases empty. Good take by Torres.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Here's a 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound.
Batting
Really
sixth,
nice pitch right
center
there and had him
fielder,
out in front over the top. I'm sure the
Torres.
batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
High fly ball down the left field line. And that ends the inning. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Strike one.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings. Now, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Here's Rafael Devers. Doubled his first time up. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Raging back towards the wall. And he misses it. It drops in. And he'll pull into second safely.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. One out, runner at second. Now batting Tristan Casas. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. Late with the swing there.
0-1's the count.
Here's a high chopper. Baez. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop David Hamilton.
Up next for the Red Sox. Grounded out his first time.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Perez makes the grab, and that'll do it. One left for the Red Sox, but they lead it 3-0. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played. A good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
And first offering is fouled off. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room. It's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
Swings over the splitter for strike three.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Next to hit, Andrew Navigado. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
The batter now, Javier Baez. The shortstop takes the ball.
Hey!
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Two outs. Next
That's
offering
ball
misses
2.
down and away.
2-2 to count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Tigers fail to make any noise. They trail it here 3-0.
You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed. And I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed. And I keep it so 100. Yeah, I got some enemies.
Back here in Detroit, out of the 4th. And stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. Yoshida, 31 years old, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. And that's in for a strike.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And here it comes. That one ripped right center field. And this one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Now the 0-1. And he swings over the top there. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Brant Herter up and loosening in the pen. Foley getting cranked up as well. And he chases that one. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Sable batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Line drive, he brings it down. Nice play.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. You hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
So 2 down now, and here is Rob Refsnyder. Singled and scored his first time. And that is out of play. Yoshida at second with 2 down. On the ground, right side, Torres. Off balance throw in time. Out number 3. And the Red Sox leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. You too. Line drive, puts it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Keys stands in now and watches strike 1.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Out to short, Hamilton. Sends it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Now batting.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. And there's a foul ball. Just missed. Ripped into right field, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, first baseman, Spencer
Here comes Torque to the plate.
Torkelson.
Right through there for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
The Tigers trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Tigers leave 1. Still down 3-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Olson back to work. And a foul ball.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Here's Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 in this one. Edge of the zone, called a strike. 0-1. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Devers stands in here, takes ball 1 low. On the ground right side, but that rolls foul.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
The 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they lead at 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That one off the mark, and now it's even 1-1. And that one wrapped foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. He goes down looking.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Perez, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. And a sweeper misses for a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. Struck out swinging his first time.
From the mud, I'm talking about the slums from a city where it's wicked. Most people scared to come. Scared to box, they're running, get the from the area.
Just missed. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Let's go, Tigers. Hey, Tigers, let's go.
To the right side. Whips it to Casas. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Tigers are shut down there. They trail in this one 3-0.
Now pitching.
We're back,
for the
and they make a
Tigers.
change to start the sixth.
Number 48.
The new pitcher, Brant Herter.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
And here's the first
Leading off for the
baseman,
Red
Tristan
Sox.
Casas.
First baseman,
Has
Tristan
grounded out a couple of
Casas.
times. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
And it's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And now the shortstop, David Hamilton. That one fouled off. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Strike him out.
Got him swinging. And the runner holds.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence
batting
here.
right
Pretty
fielder,
simple in terms of
Masataka
putting them away at the
Yoshida.
plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now the right fielder, Masataka Yoshida. Step off throw to first. Casas dives back in safely. And a strike on the outside edge. Casas over at first with one away. On the ground, 2 ball. There's one, and that's 2. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Tigers nothing. And we're back. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Andrew Navigado. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Next offering is downstairs.
Hey, 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Javi Baez digs in right side. And the first pitch misses for ball one. If they did a poll of top tattoos in Major League Baseball, Javi Baez, I think, would have to be in the top 5. Right on the back of his neck is the Major League Baseball logo. So it's effectively right under the MLB logo that's on his cap. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. On the ground to the left, Hamilton. On to first, Baez gone in the play.
Now batting, third baseman, Zach McKinstry.
And up next for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Foul ball there.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
And a swing and a miss there.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Owen Chu now. Outside corner, got him looking. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Tigers nothing. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Jason Foley.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez.
Second baseman,
struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Foley, a 6'4" righty. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. On the ground, right side, Torres tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, catcher Blake Sable.
And next for the Red Sox, Blake Sable. Ground ball left side. Throw on to Torkelson, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder Rob Refsnyder.
2 down, base is empty. So stepping in for Boston, Rob Refsnyder, 1 for 2. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Right side, and that's foul. Just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. So they go quietly there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Tigers nothing. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Designated hitter, Colt Keith.
That's in there, and it's 0-1. clips a corner. Going to count 1-2. Stays alive. That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
Base hit.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that just misses. This one popped up right side. Gonzalez makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Tigers, right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Kerry Carpenter now at the plate. He's 2 for 2. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
In there at the knees for a strike.
1 ball.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike
Now
zone.
that
We're
is
seeing more
first
fastballs
baseman,
in that
Spencer
location. Hitters,
Torkelson.
especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And the batter now, Spencer Torkelson.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Right through there for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now pitching
Welcome
for the
back, and a new
Tigers.
arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Number
Bo
4.
Brisky.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Now batting Jaron Duran.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Hammered. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position as you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Man at first, nobody out. And now Alex Bregman, 0 for 3 in this one. That misses. 1-0.
Ball one, no strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And out of here. A 2-run shot. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 5-zip. Singy, that's his 199th career home run.
Well, 200 homers is an exciting number for anyone to get to. He's got to be looking forward to that next one a lot.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
And here is Devers. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is fouled back. That one way inside. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. When you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Bo Brisky departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching.
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Will
Number
Vest.
19.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. David Hamilton, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
That's down and in.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And a 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Now batting, right fielder Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida, the next to hit. In the dirt.
0-1.
And the runner stays where he is. And a swing and a line drive into right field. And that is that. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. And the lead is now 5-0. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Back here in Detroit, here's Gleyber Torres. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Aroldis Chapman.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Aroldis Chapman.
That's too low, and it's 1-0. Chapman, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
No, you never like to cut it that close, but the hitting streak will live on at least another day.
Little bit of a tense moment, Singy. Looked like that might be the end of it.
I don't know. The way he's been going, his confidence must be sky high. So even if it takes until his last at bat, you get that sense that a hit's coming from this guy one way or another.
Perez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Jake Rogers will hit next. Rogers swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home. That one misses. Ball 1. Torres at first, 1 gone. And another ball.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Swing and a miss. And a count 2-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, 1 out. Here's the left fielder, Andrew Navigado, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In there for strike 1. Chapman. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big time benefit. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Now it's Javier Baez. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Tigers strand a pair. It's 5-0. We go to the ninth, and stepping in for Boston, Romy Gonzalez. Vest back to work, and that's in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tommy Kahnle appears to be getting loose. Joe warming up as well. High in the air, out to right. Carpenter. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher Blake Sable.
Blake Sable up next for the Red Sox. In the air, left field, down the line. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder Rob Refsnyder.
And now the center fielder, Rob Refsnyder. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
2 down, nobody on. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Tigers nothing. Back at Comerica Park. Last chance for the home team. Down the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. Outside low, ball 1.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Whips it to Casas, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Now batting,
and now it's going to be Colton Keith. Down and away for ball 1. The Red Sox leading by 5 here in the last half of inning number 9. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Just 1 out remaining for the Tigers.
Well, that's exactly what a good 2-strike splitter will do. Duck right under the bat path and that last 15 to 20 feet or so. And at that point, it's just too late to do anything about it as a hitter. Really nice pitch.
Carpenter in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That one the other way, and base hit.
Now batting, first baseman.
So now it's the four-hole hitter, Spencer Torkelson. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.